Thanks very much, Morten. Thank you. So I promised to do a brief presentation, only 34 slides, but I promised to keep within a quarter of an hour. So the Belgian motorcycle safety campaigns. In Belgium, we've been running campaigns at national level as well as at regional level. And some remarks on those campaigns I will present you, and also some ideas on segmentation and the need to segment target audiences in campaigns. The content of my presentation will be first segmentation. Why, what and how, what is it, what are we talking about, and how do you proceed to segment a population into audiences for a campaign. Secondly, I will show you 3 campaigns in Belgium with 3 different approaches, which are somewhat based on the segmentation idea. And then thirdly, some conclusions on this topic. First of all, segmentation. Why do we do that, or why should we do it, and what is it, and how to segment? Of course, we all know that the typical motorcyclist does not exist. We're talking about commuters, sports riders, weekend or leisure riders, but there's no such thing as the typical motorcyclist. And correspondingly, there's no such thing as a typical safety message for motorcyclists. So no typical rider safety campaigns. We should speak to different target audiences, since our target audiences are so different one from each other. Target audiences who experience different safety problems in very different safety situations. So we should design different message for each and every audience. So we need to segment the audience. What is segmentation about? Well, in regular marketing, it is defined as defining and subdividing a large homogeneous market into clearly identifiable segments that have similar needs, wants, or demand characteristics, in order, and this is important, to design a marketing mix or a message for them that matches their expectations and that matches the expectations in the targeted segment. Now, importantly, this is also used in social marketing, because when designing safety messages, road safety messages, we're talking about social marketing, which is somewhat different from regular commercial marketing, but has a lot in common as well. Now, how to segment? We can segment the population in terms of behavioral characteristics. For example, when it comes to road safety, that would be problem or risky behavior, but also demographic or socio-economic characteristics such as age, sex, education level, and so on. Psychographic characteristics, which has to do with lifestyles, activities, opinions, for example, and also geographical characteristics, people living in an urban area or in rural areas, etc. Secondly, I will present you 3 campaigns from Belgium with 3 different approaches. First one is a national campaign which was run in 2012 with a campaign which is called Have an Eye for Each Other. And it was done by the Belgian Road Safety Institute, IBSR, together with a motorcycle council, a local council promoting motorcycling and also gathering the motorcycling industry. And the main message of this campaign was to both direct it at motorcyclists themselves and at other road users to have an eye for each other on the road. The campaign was talking about interaction in traffic. How do motorcyclists interact with the other drivers? And it talked to motorcyclists and car drivers separately. The tone of voice is positive, sympathetic, and solution-oriented, and was focused on online messages, field campaigns, and also online videos. This is the visual. You clearly see that, okay, it's a sympathetic visual, and clearly focused on the element of having an eye for each other, looking out for each other, and being aware of each other's risks and limitations in traffic. The campaign was split up into a list of media for motorcyclists. First of all, 6 videos on specific risky situations between car drivers and motorcyclists. For example, a car turning left and not seeing a motorcycle coming up front. One of the typical risky situations, but 5 others were treated equally. And these videos were put online, and correspondingly there was a large online campaign to promote these videos via the own channels of the Belgian Road Safety Institute and the Motorcyclist Federations, but also via YouTube, Google AdWords, etc., and also via mailings to MCC members, etc. Next to that, there was also a print campaign specifically designed to reach motorcyclists, so ads in motorcycling magazines and also news coverage in those a few of those magazines. A TV program, also weekly TV program dedicated to road safety, also treated the subject, and there were field actions at motorcycling events with flyers and gadgets being distributed. A media mix for car drivers as well. So again, with the videos promoted via different channels, print campaigns geared to the more general car public in Touring Explorer, which is the magazine of the national car, let's say, car user group. And also news coverage in large newspapers and newspaper advertisements. Also field actions, but this time in large filling stations along the highway.